Join us over here on Zoom because I have in the house Miriam. Hello. Hey, Kevin. Hello, hello, hello. And I have Trey back for more. Janet, Sophie in the house. Leanne, Maya's here. I see Irene in the house. Welcome. Type your name in chat. Type your name in comment. Let me know who you are and tell me what's the weather like where you are. Because I know we got like 98 degrees one day, 78 one day. What is the weather like in your neck of the woods? Tell me where you are and tell me the weather and what the weather is like in your neck of the woods. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful and blue. It's hot and humid in DMV. Minnesota is steamy in Western and Massachusetts. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Raining in Pakistan. Okay, all right. And the Bay Area is hot. Is hot in the Bay Area. Okay, look out. Look at number one. Look at where we are from. All right, I gotta ask them. I gotta see on TikTok. Kentucky, Louisville is hot. It is hi from South Africa. Hey, Cleo. Hello, hello, hello. We got South Africa in the house, Pakistan in the house, London. It's raining a little. Southern California, yes, it's perfect. I know no one wants us to say that, but it is perfect right now. It is perfect in weather. It is wow. Okay, I love a number of people are joining us from South Africa. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, I'm super excited to be with you on our final day of our activation. I want to show you a little something. So we are going to just throw up while more people come in. Jessica's going to play this little video for you of this exciting something that's coming up. I'll turn your camera around so you can see from my screen.
Reset, recharge, recommit, re-energize, and redesign.
It's so important for you to become your best self.
Hundreds of you from around the world. I'm absolutely blessed to be sharing this space with you and the amazing teacher that is Lisa Nichols.
Connect you to a global community. Extraordinary You.
Extraordinary You in the house. I'm excited about today's conversation because it's all about literally how do I play full? How do I play full out? How do I touch my extraordinary? What does that look like? What does it look like to sit inside the space of what's possible? And we covered several things. Number one, we talked about when you look at your extraordinary, first of all, you have to be willing to understand that at sometimes we're not playing at full mass. Sometimes we're not doing everything we can do because we are exhausted, y'all. Now, I just got to ask the question, whose toes did I step on in these last 2 days? I mean, some of y'all are, I see the hands. If you were with me the last 2 days, I played full out. I didn't hold anything back. And it is definitely worth it, Sherry, if you did not see it live, to go back and look at the replay. They're all of 35 minutes, 32 minutes, maybe 37 minutes, but it's a shot in the arm of reality and heart. And I say that I'm willing to have that conversation with you because I love you. And someone needs to tell us the truth about our brilliance. And someone needs to be willing to sit in that space with us, as well as here's where we can grow. So this activation is something that we are doing every 3 week-ish. I may take some time in space in between if I'm doing big events like Extraordinary You. So you are going to see a gap between now and Extraordinary You so that I can spend that time prepping for 3 full days with you. So we're just 30 minutes here. This is a rub. This is topical. This is not the deep dive. This is not your 1000% work in personal development, y'all. This is the reminder. This is the reminder because you said you needed a reminder. And so I wanted to give you a reminder. If you missed anything and you want to look at the replays, go straight over to Lisa Nichols on YouTube. That's Lisa, the number 2 Motivate. That's Lisa, the number 2 Motivate. And you can see all of the replays. How many of you guys have watched the replay again because you're like, I need to hear that? Cherie's like I did. Lady Love's like I did. Okay, Jen is like I did. If you watch that replay, because it's a fast serving. And I'm hitting some really deep points. And so I don't want you to feel like you can consume it and you need to consume it one time only really quickly. I'm just trying to get it all in 30 minutes to be in time integrity as much as I can. but I revisit the conversation. I think all day about what comes up in the activation. And I'm grateful. I did the activation because I needed a reminder too, y'all. I needed to remember with all this noise in the world, all this chaos, all this divisiveness, everyone just starts with angry, starts with irritated, starts with frustrated. I need to remember a higher consciousness opportunity. I need to remember a higher vibration opportunity. And so I created what you said you needed. I need a reminder, Lisa, and I created what I needed. And so just know that if you want to engage with us, you can always find us on my Facebook page, MTM Campus Connect Facebook group. Again, that's MTM for Motivating the Masses, MTM Campus Connect Facebook group. You can always talk to us there, interact with us there. All the homework goes there, all the celebrations there. I'm watching. That's the one place I go to see if you've posted your homework. So know that you can always join us in that wonderful spot. And then if you're watching us on social media, some of you are watching us live on social media, know that you can always come in the house. Right now you are in the neighborhood, but you can come in the house when you join us at motivatingthemasses.com/activation. It's the best price in town, free 99. I do give full refunds all day long of this one. And remember that this activation, again, is a topical rub. I am going to invite you to take radical action in your life. I am going to invite you to grab online programs that I might have or someone else might have. I am going to ask you to attend a live event with me, whether it's virtual or whether it's actually in person. Why? Because I know where transformation starts. I know what transformation requires. I'm not baiting and switching you by having you here and then offering you something. I'm being responsible. Dare I open a door? Dare I put a spotlight on an area and an opportunity where you can grow and not then show you how or give you the tools to then do the growth? Does that make sense? And to every one of you, Laura, that's in the transformational business, I want you to be as boldly about what you have to offer someone to help them to continue to grow as you are about all of the free, wonderful advice that you give. This entire program, this entire activation is about serving from your saucer, not your cup. But you need overflow to get into your saucer. So I'm going to keep reminding us about that. I want to just tell you, when I did my first activation, I said, we're going to create a tsunami of possibility. There were a few hundred of you guys that had already registered. Now we're already up to 4,343 people registered for this activation saying, hold up, I want to be a part of the conversation while all these other conversations are going on. And you might even be a part of some of those. That's okay. Just make sure we stay a part of this one. And then the comments are now total comments across all the platform. You responding and engaging, acknowledging and doing the homework are nearly 2,620 comments over that to be exact. And now the number of people that we've touched, and I'm gonna keep giving you these stats every time. I'm not doing anything with them. I just love to know that the tsunami is working. Now we're over 150,000 people across all of the platforms being touched by the comments. Now, here's what I want to invite you to do to touch more. It's not about the fact that it came from me. It's the fact that you share it with someone who needs it. So today's conversation might be something that someone you love and know needs to hear. Someone who doesn't even know that they need to hear it. Not everyone who needs to be inspired even knows that they need to be inspired. So I want to invite you to inspire someone today with today's conversation. I just have to give kudos to the activation assignment holders who jumped in and did the activation homework yesterday. The people who jumped in and said yes. I won't be able to say everyone's name because y'all all becoming super, super active. But Cherie did. Is it Cherie or Sherry? Cherie? Not if it's Cherie. Sherry. It's Sherry. Yes, 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 yes. Peggy, Dee did it. Shawnee did it. Tish, Fred, Trey, Jolie, Sophie, Miriam, and so many more. I want to acknowledge you for being active. The antidote, Joan Baez says, the antidote for any despair is action. And Lisa Nichols says the prescription for everything you want is action. I'm not here to entertain you because I'm not your Hulu, I'm not your Paramount, I'm not your Netflix. I am here for your transformation. And transformation requires you to hear it, digest it, and then do something with it. And so the doing part is super important. D says, I've been giving my last drop of worry to finances. My last drop belongs to living in my purpose, not my stress. And then Sophie said, I've been given my last drop of peace of mind to worrying about an insurance case. My last drop belongs to my own growth and expansion, not a scarcity mindset. Come on, you guys, give them some love. I love, love, love. So many of you gave me the comments. My intention is to be a jumpstart. Type in chat, type in comments, jumpstart. My intention is to be a jumpstart for you. For whatever your next level is. Some of you have done so much work. I see you commenting Jumpstart. I see you commenting Jumpstart. Come on, type in Jumpstart, tap the screen on TikTok. This is a jumpstart. But like any jumpstart, if your car was dead and you needed someone to come and put their battery and give you energy and send energy from their battery to your battery if your car was dead, what is that called? You will say, Kevin, can you come give me a jump, right? And not, can you come give me a jump? That's what this is. This is a jump. But once it jumps, you got to kick your engine in. And so I want to celebrate those of you who are jumping in action. You're like, come on, let's ride this wave. Many of you have already jumped in action. I'm going to celebrate you a little later. Yesterday, our first day's topic was your cup is not for giving. That's what your saucer is for. And our day 2 topic was you've been generous with the wrong thing, your last drop. I know I stepped on a lot of toes. We didn't have a lot of dancing happening yesterday, but y'all came back. Y'all came back. So you saying this is exactly what I need. This is exactly what I need. So one of the things I know is that when you get what you need, you know you got what you need. Let's make sure you mute your lines. Make sure you mute your lines so we have a clean replay. We get about 5,000 people that actually look at the replays on a daily basis. So make sure all your lines are mute. And then today's topic is overflow isn't selfish. It's preparation for the calling on your life. Overflow. I see you. Is it Angelia? Did I pronounce it somewhat right? Right. Yes. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you Aj. Can I do that? So today we're going to talk about how your overflow is someone else's breakthrough. Your abundance is someone's answered prayer. Come on, who am I talking to? Fill up and pour over. That's the assignment. The assignment is to fill up and pour over. Type that in comments. Hashtag the activation. Hashtag tag me, fill up and pour over. We're going to deeper dive into this. I love this topic because it allows me to really lean into what's possible for us. So one of the things that I want to first say is you can't lead people to a place that you've never been. And so often we want to lead people, but we're still learning how to lead from overflow. The rooms that you are called to walk into and the lives that you are called to touch. By the way, you may not have had this calling 10 years ago. So what you needed 10 years ago is not what you need right now because your calling has transformed. Your calling has moved. The movement that you're in and the movement that you're called to lead. Hear me when I say, I didn't say the program you're called to produce. I didn't say the business that you're called to create. I said the movement that you're called to lead. They all require the fullest, most alive, most overflowing version of you. Do you hear me? The calling, the movement, the assignment that you're not even fully clear of yet. You can't wait to get clear on the assignment before you get full. Because if you wait to get super clear on the assignment, the world already needed you 9 months before. So it's your job to go get full, not the pushed version of you. They don't need the pushed version of you. They don't need the angry version of you. They don't need the performed version of you. They don't need the resented version of you. They need the real, restored version of you. And you are assigned to human beings, and those humans are assigned to you. They will walk right past me. Don't blink. They will walk right past me and say, that is so not my chick. And then they'll get to you and they'll say, that's my person. That's my right person. The one who's been waiting, the one who's been intentionally taking one step in front of the other to find you. So they need you. You cannot take people somewhere where you haven't gone. And so to fully embrace abundance, abundance is also serving from your overflow. Fill yourself first, and then watch who follows you to that exact same place. It's blown my mind over the years, Sandy Lynn. I love you. I see you. It's blown my mind over the years how every time I gave Lisa permission to touch another part of herself, then I qualified, because you're not qualified to talk about something that you're not living. Oh, by the way, be qualified. Hello. I had to stop one of my students once. I saw them teaching something that they had just learned, but I knew they had not lived it yet. I picked up the phone from the social media post they made. I picked up the phone and said, I will be irresponsible if I didn't tell you, take that down right now, go do the real work, live it, and then repost it when you're qualified. Hello. Hello. I'm just saying. You want to lead from that place. Lead from that place where you know unequivocally, I know what this feels like. So this is your season to fill up your own tank first. Serve only from your overflow. Anytime you feel like you're going into drought and you're serving from your cup, dial back, be still, do some breath work, meditate, pull down your blessings that belong to you. Get back in alignment, get filled up again, go into your overflow once again, and then open back up and start teaching again. I'm only telling you what I had to do this year. I was willing to dismantle everything in my life to find my overflow again. I'm not going to serve out of obligation. None of you want the obligated serving Lisa. And no one wants the obligated serving you. No matter how much they ask, no matter how much they lean on you, they're only getting the version of you that you can give in that state. So let's touch the right state. So here's what I want to invite you to do. Your overflow, to understand, write this down. Your overflow is somebody else's miracle. I know that sounds crazy, but miracles are real. Somewhere right now, I want y'all to download this. Somewhere right now, there is a person waiting, praying for the full version that you can give. Because when you give that full version, they feel the difference. That distance between where you are now and your overflow, that gap right there, that's where their breakthrough lives. Hello. Their breakthrough lives in the gap. Their breakthrough lives in that extra oomph that you give them, that extra minute, that extra tone, that extra energy, that extra push, the version of you that has rested. Their breakthrough lives in the version of you that is healed, that's been replenished. The version of you that said, oh, I didn't even know that I was silently resenting all the responsibilities that I was carrying. Their breakthrough lives in that version. Their breakthrough lives in you're saying, hold on, I understand now what martyrdom means. I understand now. We define martyrdom, and now I understand that martyrdom is that illusion, that belief system that I give myself, that I must sacrifice, I must go without, I must take myself to the depleted version because that's when I'm worthy. Oh, somebody said, Lisa, what are you talking about? You dropping up this word. Look at yesterday's replay. We broke it down. I unpacked it a little slower yesterday. I gave you the definition. I even posted the definition of martyrdom in the chat while we were talking. So go ahead, grab that. It's that story we tell ourselves. It's that costume that we put on our wound called service. When we're wounded and we need to heal, so we serve and serve and serve and serve. So we hear, you so wonderful, you so giving, instead of doing the work, going inward and saying, hold on, let me rescue myself from what I need so I can go and serve from my overflow. Ooh, she's stepping on toes today. Tracy, take a double sip for me. Yeah, I came for you. I came for you because right now everything's at stake. Everything's at stake. No longer waiting until next year or even next month. Can you guys hear me okay? Y'all can hear me? Okay, good. No longer waiting on next year or next month to say, I'll get it done then. This is not about convenience anymore. You see what's at stake. You can open up any news channel. You can go on any social media channel. You see what's at stake. And who are we waiting on? I'm waiting on myself to show up. I need help, but hold on. Like Sean, my brother Sean Smith says, it is time to cape on and clock in. But you can only serve from your saucer and do some good. That's why yesterday I invited everyone to join me at Extraordinary You. Everyone. Why? Because you guys keep coming back in droves to this conversation, but this is 30 minutes. We need to take a full 3 hours so we can do some exercises, so we can go into breakout rooms, so we can have coaches help you get unstuck, so that we can find out what's your trigger, and then dismantle the trigger so that we can find out what's the behavior and what's the practice we need to do every day to never get stuck again. And how do we identify, hold on, I'm in my habits now. I'm not in my spirit calling. I'm in my old habits. You know, your habits have been with you so long that they're going to fight to stay around. Hello. Come on, who am I talking to? Your habits have taken up root. Your habits have taken out real estate. Your habits have done a lease option buy. Your habits are like, you cannot evict me now. I am here. And yet it's time for some of our habits to go. Type in chat, type in comments. If you know that there's a habit it's time to go, type the habit. Let's expose the habit. Let's begin right now to give the habit a notice. Give it an eviction notice. You have about 30 days before we get to Extraordinary You. And we're going to evict the toleration tenant. Tell your habit now, you have about 30 days before you get evicted. So start packing your bags, start keeping the memories of what you created in my life, because you have to go. And what I know is that I've always needed help unleashing the parts of me and releasing the parts of me that don't work, and adopting new parts. That's why Extraordinary You lives. That's why Extraordinary You exists. That's why I'm bringing it back. And I made Extraordinary You a 3-day, July 7th through the 19th, July 17th, 17th through the 19th. July 17th through the 19th. Mark your calendars, clear your calendar. If you had an event, let them know, hold up, Hoss, I can't go. I got to really choose me. It's a 3-day virtual event. You don't have to get on a plane. You don't have to go anywhere. You know, like travel sometimes in this climate can give you anxiety. So I said, no, let's stay at home, best price in town. And let me tell you, some of you have already like crazy jumped in. You knew that it was something you needed. I want to show you this other video. Jessica, show this other video so you can see what it's like and what we're going to do. It's made for you if you want to have an unparalleled space to undergo powerful permanent shifts. That's what it is for you. I'm going to show you so that you can see. I'll turn it around so that you can see. Yeah. Anything you want to do in life requires you to speak inspiration into somebody else to help get you there.
Inspiration.
I believe I can fly.
You don't need to want to have a mic in your ear and want to be on stage. You don't have to want to be that. This is not for that.
They give me the confidence to have that impact on others.
I had a desire to inspire and empower my world, and I wanted to get out there and start doing it, and I did.
Hundreds of you from around the world. I'm absolutely blessed to be sharing this space with you and the amazing teacher that is Lisa Nichols.
Connect you to a global community.
Gave me the confidence to be able to share my story.
All of the power that was
lying inside of me, but I wasn't giving it permission to be unleashed to the world.
We can't wait to share your success story.
And I'm forever grateful that I've been able to come on this campus and do the work so that I can touch my vulnerability.
Extraordinary You.
All right, you guys. So I'm excited about Extraordinary You. I'm super, super excited because it's for you if you are a solution seeker, if you are a path creator for other people, but you're craving support to find your own way in this season. It's for you. It's for you if you are someone who lives in abundance in every area of your life. You seek that. You want more freedom in love, in relationships, and spirituality. If that's you, if you want more abundance in your finances, but you know you need accountability to help you get there. Anything that matters to me in my life, I immediately get accountability. Please don't send me in this area of my life by myself. So it's a setup. It is a setup. It's for you. This place is for you if you really want to turbocharge your transformation. You want to lean in and you want to apply techniques and exercises. I'm going to give you techniques. I'm going to give you exercises. I'm going to give you structures. I'm going to give you checklists. I'm going to give you systems, personal mastery systems. I'm going to give you that. I'm going to also put you in groups with people so you can hear what you say, hear what your heart is trying to say, hear what your soul is trying to say, so that we know what to work on, so that it'll help you push past some old beliefs that have been hanging around way too long. And it'll help you also level up and continue to play big, but to play big consistently. And for those of us who know that we have triggers, I really like to work on your triggers. I really like to uncover the reasons why your triggers are there and help you rewire the brain. And I'll have some help doing that from some of the most brilliant brains on the planet, and how to rewire your brain and your communication strategies, and how you communicate, how you build bridges, how you eliminate chaos in your life when it arises. I want to give you that kind. And then ultimately, and some of you guys who've been with me for a while, I want you to just type in chat about this and what this has meant to you. I want to help you find your tribe. I want to help you find your like-minded gladiators and unicorns. Just type in chat what it's meant for you. Type in comments what it's meant for you. Not everyone there is your human, but your human is there. And we purposely create collision with good humans. I purposely. Why? Because I walked this journey so alone. I was lonely while I was transforming. I'm still working on how to get back to people and how to do it, because I felt like when I was in my growth arc, I was by myself. Anybody else feel like that? Like I've been by myself, and I was trying to make my family be my transformational community, and they're not. They're my family. But there are humans that are waiting to meet you, to champion the woman, the man you're becoming. And I create the space for you to find them. And I create the space for you to find them because I created what I needed. I didn't have the space to find my humans. And so I didn't have what you have. Sometimes I watch Kevin, or I watch Sandy Lynn, or I watch some of you. I watch you connect and bond. And I'm happy as like a sister friend. And another part goes, wow, I every now and then I slip into that, right, Kevin? I said, I wish I would have had that. Honestly, I'm not going to lie and say I don't say it at times, but I get excited for you because I was able to create for you what I needed. Your humans will champion you to go further than you'll go by yourself. And so I want to invite you. The link to join Extraordinary You is in the chat box. I'll show you the screen. Jessica, can we take them to the screen? I have something. Some of you guys already jumped in yesterday. Y'all not crazy. Y'all heard what I said. I'm not going to say it all at first. I'm going to let you guys type it in, but you get a virtual admission ticket for $197. It's just $197 for your virtual admission ticket. That gives you access to the entire conference. It's yours to have. It's yours to go through. If you decide that you want to go through on Virtual Plus and you want the pre-event sip and celebrate with motivating the team, motivating the masses facilitators. If you also want to go to the after party with me at the end of day one, we have an after party in the evening. doing, if you want to do the post-event transformational recap, that's another session several days out for your next steps to make sure that you stay in motion. And if you want to have access to the event replays for the next 6 months, then you're welcome to go the Virtual Plus admission route. But just to get in, it's $197. Now, I did something yesterday because I'm loving on the activation. I'm not going to say it again, what I did, but Yolanda took advantage of it. Michelle took advantage. Vanessa took advantage. Sophie, Larita, Crystal, y'all go on and type in chat. Type in chat, type in comments, type in chat that what you did and why you did. Yep, y'all doing it. You guys are doing it. You typed in the word extra because when you type in extra, go ahead and click on that link. If you don't know what happens, click on the link and type in extra because you're a part of our activation. When you type in extra, that $197 goes down to $97 and the $397 goes down to $297. You get $100 off. I don't know how long I'm going to do it. I don't know. We are not doing an endless, you can bring this down now, Jessica. We're not doing an endless event where I want 2,000 people in the event. We're doing breakout rooms. We're doing coaching. We're doing hot seat coaching. We're doing laser coaching. We're doing love seat coaching. We're doing Q&A. We're doing a lot of things that allows us to do a number of people, but we're not doing 2,000 or 3,000 people because I want your transformation. I'm not just entertaining you that day. And so we're going deeper. So I don't know the number we'll stop at, but I do know we'll hit our number. I don't know when we'll hit our number. I just know we'll hit our number. We'll begin marketing to the world next week. So I wanted you to have first right of refusal. You don't have to come, but it's my job to give you access and it's your job to choose. And so if you do come, use the word extra, 1X, y'all. Y'all's putting 2X in it, 1X, use the word extra. And then if you love somebody, let them thank you because you gave them access and you also gave them the extra code as well because they know you. Because here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to grow alone. Because when you grow alone, you outgrow the people you love. So I do want your family to come. I do want your partners to come. I do want your next or your ex to come. I do want your children to come. I do. Last night I went to an event and this woman said, my mother made me watch you. She made me watch you when I was 9 and she made me keep watching you. She goes, and now all I know about is how I can ask, believe, and receive. And I am the designer. She was quoting me more than I was quoting myself, y'all. She was saying stuff I forgot. And she's cute and in her early 30s. You want your family to come along on the journey. All right. The last thing I want to share with you, I have one more point. Don't go anywhere. I have one more point I want you to get. You guys keep going in and register and make sure you put in extra. I don't need you to give me extra money. I need you to keep that $100, put in the word extra, get your savings, join Leanne and Jennifer and Todd, join Crystal and Larita, join Sophie and Vanessa, join everybody who already said, yes, I'm in. Now I want to give you one more point because I really need for you to grab a hold of these points. Here, hold on. Let me give you my one point. Okay. So filling your cup is not indulgence. There should be no guilt to filling your cup. And filling your cup is not about unchoosing helping others. Filling your cup is preparation for your greatest work. Type in chat, my greatest work is yet to come. Type in chat, my greatest work is yet to come. Your greatest work at 70. Your greatest work at 56, your greatest work at 65, your greatest work, because you've never been on a planet at this time knowing all the things that you know. Every time you rest, restore, and replenish, you're stepping away. Every time you rest, every time you restore, you are not stepping away from your purpose. You are stepping deeper into it. Hey, go into the weekend with that. The most impactful leaders, the most impactful lovers, the most impactful change agents, the most impactful change makers, unicorns, the most impactful world leaders. They gave themselves rest. They gave themselves the opportunity to have spaciousness, to step into every room, every relationship, every engagement, unapologetic. Not ready for the moment, but ready for the movement. Because if the moment feels good enough to you, you're about to create a movement. You don't need to be ready for the sprint. Be ready for the marathon. Hey. Hey. That's mic drop, mic drop. Now, let me give you just a cup. Let me just give it. I know it's 36 hours. Let me just give you just one more because it just gets good. Now, here's what I want to say. The next time I'm in front of you will be at Extraordinary You. I do one short activation before, and then it's at Extraordinary You. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to come to Extraordinary You ready. Don't make any big decisions before. Don't get in a long-term relationship. Don't end a long-term relationship. Hold off on all that. Don't quit the job yet. Don't make long-term commitments. Let's get to Extraordinary You. July 17th. Let's deep dive. I promise you, the person coming out on the other side will be lighter. You'll think clearer. And then in the next 10 days after that, I want you to just give yourself spaciousness and then make those decisions. Does that sound good? Can we agree on that? The world has been waiting for the version of you that only exists when you're full. The world has been waiting for the version of you that only exists when you're full. I'll leave you with these sound bites, and then I'm going to give you a little bit of homework. And while I get to the sound bite, Jessica, are you able to share the comments? Yesterday, I asked our campus veterans to comment in chat some of the things that has happened in their lives. And I want you to see what's on the other side of your next bold yes. These individuals said yes. Jessica, you can pull them up whenever you want. These individuals said yes. And I didn't read them yesterday because I was busy talking to y'all, but then they showed them to me today. And I just want to leave you with evidence. There's evidence all around you. Every single one of these individuals who posted these comments, they're here today. They were here yesterday. They were here the day before. They were at all of the activations, actually. They are most likely going to be at Extraordinary You. Some of them are already They stay in action because they know the ROI, the return on the investment to themselves. So I just want to share some of their victory with you. I want to share their wins with you. The first one came in from Maisha. Maisha, if you're here, I want you to wave your hand. And Maisha says, now I get paid to speak. I love that for you. I'm unforgettable to my audience. I love that for you, girl. I'm writing my book and my website is being created. All of that action happened on the other side of her yes. And then, yep, that's hers. Now you see her beautiful face. And then go to Trey's. I love Trey's. Trey's was beneath. Yep, there you go. Trey is here with you. Trey, wave. Your campus has been, and Trey, by the way, it's our campus. You can say our campus. Our campus has been a haven for me. I'm more confident and delivering my message with greater clarity and impact. The amazing people I've met are cheering me on as we change our lives and chase our vision together. I love this for you, Trey. I remember when you stepped on the campus. This is your home. And then listen to this one. And some of you may recognize this beautiful soul. Chandra, hers is right above. It's above. Oh yeah, perfect. Chandra, I went from broken to stepping into a life I didn't even know was available to me. I'm in a space where I live from one mind-blowing moment to the next. This campus was the place I rebuilt my life, and I'm continuing to rebuild my life. And I got to tell you, Chandra is speaking from truth. Like everyone else, you can take it down, Jess. On her first trip here, she was raised in a very controlling environment. And on her first trip here, she was ridiculed before she came to our first campus event. She was told that Black people were dangerous to listen to. She was told that California was dangerous to be in. She was told that outsiders, us, people like us, were dangerous to listen to and be around. And she defied all that and broke out of a very controlling lifestyle. And motivating the masses was her first experience outside of those gates. And I'm so grateful that we were the first, because she came in very fragile, very scared. As her sister drove to California, she had her eyes closed in the back seat of the car the entire trip from Arizona, because she was afraid that she was going to drive into some place that was near hell. That's how much mind control her environment had of her. Some of you have seen shows that have been out recently depicting that lifestyle. She stepped out of that lifestyle. And as much as we've wanted to save people, Chandra is the person that we've all prayed, can we give them a safe place to land? And so the world is waiting for you. There's a Chandra waiting for you. They're waiting for you and they need you to be full. They need you to be full and ready. They need you to have eliminated and managed your triggers. They needed you, the Chandra that's waiting on you will need you to push past your belief systems. That Chandra that's waiting on you, they need you. They need you more than ever. And I'm going to say, you don't know when they're going to come. And so it's your job to just be ready. Chandra now has her sister in the community, her friends in the community. Some are still scared to leave the state, so they just watch online. So more of them will be at Extraordinary You than will be at Speaking Right to Make Millions, because they can chime in from their computers and their phones secretly in their bedrooms. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for your service. Your activation work, homework for today, until our next activation, your homework for today is 1, for those of you who plan to join us, jump in, because what happens when you say yes is all the things that follow your yes pick up momentum. So I am going to say, jump in, join us at Extraordinary You, choose your path. You can go in the standard path, or you can go in the plus path if you want to have Access Plus. And then I want you to, in addition to that, I want you to say the extra. I'm looking for my homework. I make my little notes and then I write down so much. I get excited. I have these really exciting things I want you to do. Y'all probably gonna get lucky that I can't find it because it was a little crazy. I want to find it though for you. I want to find it for you. Activation, hold on. I write down all my stuff. So your activation, I want you in your activation homework, I want you to put the extra that I can put on my ordinary to touch my extraordinary is. Now for me, I'll give you the extra I can put on my ordinary to touch my extraordinary is. And then Maya, if you can put it in chat, I know I had another one for them. So my extra that I can put on my ordinary is more consistent in my workouts. That's the extra. I'm already doing it, but it's sparingly and it's sparse. The extra that I can put on my ordinary to touch my extraordinary is more consistent workouts. And the extra that I can put on my ordinary to touch my extraordinary is to reach more out to my friends for no reason other than to say hi, to remind them that I value their friendships. That's my extra that I can put on my ordinary. So you have 2 pieces of homework, that and to go and lock your space in, make sure I have a seat with you. And then the moment you register, some of you have already registered. If you join today, if you're registering today, type your name in chat so I can celebrate you. Type your name in comments so I can celebrate you, because I won't get to celebrate you tomorrow because we'll be somewhere else doing something else. But I do want to celebrate your action, because what gets celebrated gets repeated. However, the moment you say yes, and the moment you jump in, and the moment you're in movement, I want you to then go and make sure you clear your calendar. Don't try to double dip. Don't try to multitask. If you need to, because you're totally committed to something you can't change, then okay. But if you can, clear the calendar for you and say, I'm filling up my cup to overflow on these 3 days. I'm filling up my cup to overflow on these 3 days. And then the next thing I want you to do, you don't hear me saying this. I am not saying this as the CEO of Motivating the Masses. This is not a smart business decision. But invite some of your friends or your family members over, because you got access. But whoever else is in the room, they just happen to be in the room and they get the blessing as well. And let them thank you later and let them get a blessing because you are. All right, with that, we're going to open up TikTok. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to hang out with you for half a second. If you guys want to see me hang out, I do take TikTok. I don't know how many of you guys are on TikTok and get on TikTok, but I do have a tendency to take TikTok around my house with me. I don't know why, but I grab the phone and I start going around the house and I show them things and I talk and I ramble and we just have a good old time in the after party that's not expected. So feel free to jump over there. I'm only on for like another 6 or 7 minutes, but it is in my personal space. So that's always wonderful. Lady Love, I'm in and I'm on purpose. Ling has said, yes, I will be there. I will join you. Everyone that's I will be filling up my cup on those 3 days. I love it, Sophie. Right. And so go fill your cup up and get other people to join you. The people that are here are going to be the ones that are going to champion you. They're going to be in your accountability groups. Begin to make those connections now over in our Facebook campus community at MTM on Facebook, Campus Connect. And so with that, open up the lines. Let's say goodbye to one another. We'll see you at our next Lee Says Out.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you so
Bye,
much.
everybody.
Bye.
I love you, Lisa.
Thanks, Lisa.
Love you, Lisa. Amazing weekend. Bye, Kevin. Bye, Sherry.
Thanks so much.
Have a great day, people. Bye, Karen.
Bye from Chicago.
Bye, Sally. Bye, Sally.